Okay, here we are. Next, we're doing another song that's called Million Stars, and it looks like this is another OST for a game. Who would have ever thought? If it's as good as the last one, though, we're in for a real treat. This is crazy.
세상이 어두워질 때 내 눈은 밝아졌어. Look up those million stars. 별들은 모든 길을 알아. 찬란한 꿈 It's still waiting for us. 정선을 쫓아 끝을 볼 거야. Oh, raise me as one in a million stars. Million stars. 운명 같은 만남 우연은 없는 거야. 이런 순간이 또 올까.
This is incredible.
내게만 들리는 작은 목소리 이제 그 꿈을 믿겠니? 세상이 어두워질 때 내 눈은 밝아졌어. Look up those million stars. 별들은 모든 길을 알아. 찬란한 꿈 It's still waiting for us. 정선을 쫓아 끝을 볼 거야. Oh, raise me as one in a million stars. Million stars. Those million stars. 별들은 모든 길을 알아. 찬란한 꿈 It's still waiting for us.
Very pretty. Okay, I immediately want to go to the spot that just absolutely knocked my socks off. What I really like is when Chen Yuk's voice comes in and suddenly you get this really deep percussion and the strings kind of follow at the beat with it to kind of give it this extra epic dramatic feel behind it, and it is such an effective piece of writing.
믿겠니? 세상이 어두워질 때 내 눈은 밝아졌어. Look up those million stars. 별들은 모든 길을 알아.
Again, very atmospheric. I feel like that when I'm looking at this and I'm seeing the video that's kind of provided here, it's really, really good. It's really well put together. The thing that I like about this is that this is kind of where I like to bridge my fantasy in terms of like writing and like reading and stuff like that. when it comes to this stuff, sometimes I feel like less is more. And you okay there? And what I think is just so cool about it is when it comes to a world of fantasy, it has to be able to bring a certain level of awe to you. And for me, what I think is just so important is that you don't just have everything shoved into it all at once. It's like, oh, you're in a fantasy world. Here's dragons, here's mermaids, here's vampires, here's werewolves, here's goblins, here's orcs, here's elves, here's nymphs, here's, whatever you can find. They're just going to shove it all in. You go to a city, you can see all these, all the races and all the different species of animals that there are. That look, there's a dragonkin who's king, and look over there, there's an abominable snowman, and it's like, to me, I think there has to be a little bit of that feeling of mystery when it comes to fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to be worth seeing that dragon. And for me, there's kind of almost a disparity that you got to have. There's almost like a really large swath of like, do they actually exist? People say that they are. The dragons are real, for example. But, not many people see them. So that when you do, it's like, oh, that's it. And that's the feeling that I get from this. Like, when I picture my eye, or when I close my eyes and I picture this in my mind, I feel like I can just imagine that really large open field with the tent that's here, and then suddenly, they don't give you too much to go off of, but I'm excited to see what the mysterious world has in order. And it brings out so much of just what is the possibility. And you link that all with the music that provides that. And it really, really does give you that feeling of, through the music, of what I'm explaining. Like this great mystery of what could be. And I think it's cool. That's my fantasy book writing rant. And also my overall story kind of writing rant, I guess, in a sense of how I feel like things can be overused. That's how I would say it. And this song, I think, uses everything to the most necessary degree and not overindulge in a single minute more. Very cool. Let me know what y'all think about this. We'll discuss this down in the comments below. Thank you, and goodbye. We'll see you in the next one.